Hello, my name is Jim Mullaney from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Wednesday, January 6, 2021. This is the first video for the new year, so hope everyone's doing well, and I hope everyone had a nice Christmas and New Year's. Today I'm doing a video for how our state-of-the-art SlickDevice can help maintenance troubleshoot, in this specific case, the bowl heaters. The semi-tool bowl heaters, when we actually sell all the parts, so when I say semi-tool, it could be a Sitek bowl heater, have both a process and overtemp switch on. What happens is when the system runs, the process switch and overtemp will close, and then as the process switch opens up when it makes temp, it'll go ahead and open and close throughout the process. The old semi-tool 101 controllers have built-in times that they have to see that open or close, or they'll give you a low or high alarm. The SlickDevice has a way of testing that ahead of time to ensure it is working. So the way that a customer wants to do this test, you go into the main screen, you go into menu, default password 4 zeros, you go into manual mode, and it warns you that you're overriding safety features, yes. Okay, and we're going to go to heaters and anti-static. Okay, so what this graph is, this graph will show you when you turn on the heater or the anti-static module, you'll see the power being drawn on each. So down here, I have the process switch, which is closed, and the heater, bowl heater, the process switch is closed and the bowl heater is open. When I hit heater, they're both going to close. We'll wait, and then as the process switch comes up to temp, you'll see it generating power. When it opens, you'll see it drop down to 0. Then we'll keep it heating. You'll then see the overtemp switch open up, and it'll drop down to 0 too. Then you know they're both working. So simply hit heater. Okay, now they're both closed, and you can see the power being generated. As you can see, that means close and that means close. So right now, the heater blanket is working correctly. Heat is being applied to it via the controller, or I should say power, and both switches are closed. I'm going to feel the heater blanket, and I can feel it heating up. Yes, it feels nice and warm. You have to be careful because it gets hot quickly, so you don't want in a fab to touch it after a couple minutes. Okay, so we're still drawing power. We're reading the average power and average 947. Okay, we're drawing power straight. When we do open up, you'll see the line drop down to 0, which means now no power is being used for the process switch. This, unfortunately, is kind of a boring thing to look at because depending on your heater blanket, the age of it, and so forth, it could be a few minutes, and usually not a few minutes, usually about less than a minute. One of the things you can do in your quality control is if you want to monitor each rinse or dryer that has a SlickDevice, you can go through a quarterly review, monitor how much power is being used at for different parts of the tool, in this case the heater blankets. If you see more power being drawn in the future, it probably means your heater blanket's going bad on you, and then you can schedule a PM to replace it instead of having it go bad in the fab and being down. You could do the same thing with the N2 heater. We don't have that running right now, but the N2 heater is a key one because if you ever come out and your wafers are cold, it's more than likely your N2 heater failed. Okay, so the process switch just opened, so we know it works fine. Notice down there. Now we have to wait because, see, now we're testing the actual overtemp switch, and this will take probably another 30 seconds or so, maybe faster, and it'll open. Feel how hot it is? Yep. Ooh, yes, getting hot. The process, the overtemp switch takes longer because, again, it is an overtemp switch, and we found most of the heaters, when we use a thermometer on them, that an infrared thermometer, they have to get to about 200 and anywhere from 230 to 250 degrees F before they open up. Alrighty. You saw the bowl heater just open, the overtemp just opened up. See how now power is down to 0? That means both switches did work. The process switch opened earlier, and now the bowl heater does. And now you can see that we're at 0 power being used. So that's how you can quickly test if your bowl heaters are working correctly using the SlickDevice system. Let me turn them off because now we're just going to start. There we go. Okay, so again, that was a quick summary of how the SlickDevice can be used for troubleshooting the semi-tool bowl heaters and the Sitek or any vendor purchase bowl heater from. They all will use the same concept of an overtemp switch and a process switch. The SlickDevice has much more capability. That's just one example. That's why customers buy it, is because of the maintenance capabilities, the N2 savings, the state-of-the-art technology. The whole package makes it definitely the way to go on any company that is trying to move into the 21st century. Again, my name is Jim Mullaney from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Wednesday, January 6th. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email sales@sitekprocess.com or call us at 916-797-9000 and ask for anyone in our sales organization. Thank you. Have a great day.